Team going up against a team all the way from the USA, the Minutemen, and let's see how they both do.
I don't believe the Minutemen are a formal team. I think they're a collection of talented fighters that are coming here today.
Oh, I see. That's very interesting. A mercenary team. And here they come out.
Somebody's saying this is going to be fast. A shout out for Ian. Yes, we all love Ian. Well, we don't all love Ian when we're across from Ian. But certainly watching him is more fun than fighting him. And we've got a Go Blue, presumably an American supporter there.
The Minutemen.
Yeah, and then right. Just a quick check up on the iced coffee there. That was the streaming delay from Dusty. Important questions being asked as the Minutemen.
No iced coffee, no stream.
Correct. We've got the hospitals. Big cheers from the crowd today.
Very exciting for these guys, and very nice to see some new teams showing up today, and crowd showing them a lot of love.
Somebody saying the hospitals are from Moldova. That's what I've got here.
I believe they are from Moldova.
Are you informed differently to us? Frex to goer. Lining up here, I'm seeing some halberds. That's a lot of halberds for a 5v5.
Well, let's see if they know how to use them.
I've no doubt we'll see a very talented halberdier Ian coming to work today. So I worry that maybe if it gets into a halberd fight, they might not like how it goes.
And that is start of fight. Let's see if they put those halberds to good use.
Let's see. This is big boys here, both sides. Oh, we've got a bit of action there. Oh,
slow but very well considered push from the Minutemen.
I'm hearing those halberd strikes hit, and I know that's a big guy, but that sounds loud. Oh, we've got some action here. Some nice strikes happening in the corner. You can tell they're duelists, you know. Early takedown, been capped. Oh, some fast. Oh, we've got another takedown. The Minutemen. Somebody said it would be fast. I didn't expect it to be quite this fast. They've got to close in. The wolves surrounding the deer.
It certainly was fast. Let's see if the Moldovans can hold up a little bit longer in the next round. But
Dongus Kong saying we're about to show these Europeans some 4th of July freedom. Yes, they certainly did that. Go blue. Go blue. I love what appears to be a Scottish sash there. Absolutely beautiful decor and some great
patriotism.
Love that. I hope he's Scottish anyway, because if he isn't, somebody needs to have a word. The hospitals are strong. That was a good performance. I just think they were against very talented and strong fighters in the Minutemen. Minutemen maybe called because it took them less than a minute, you know.
You're living up to their name.
Yeah, a bit disappointing. The Ironman doesn't quite have the same ring date, Tristan. Last time I saw them, they got injured quite a lot. Well, against a lineup like that, can you blame them?
Yeah, very difficult lineup to be on the opposing end of.
Obviously, those big boys now in the Minutemen are looking tired, though. It's hot out there, that armor's heavy, and lugging around 7 foot of weight.
That's a lot of weight to be lugging around in the sun.
We've got the start of round 2. So let's see if the Minutemen can do another... Of course.
Very, very aggressive push.
I think attempted a back sweep there from the Minutemen. Oh,
the ground.
Yes. So 1 for 1. Oh, and that. Did his knee touch the ground?
Quite a pile up in the corner.
I'm speechless at how fast this. Look at the dust coming off these men. They're like stallions running to war.
And that is the end of the round. Minutemen certainly living up to their names.
Absolutely tremendous work. I think they learned from the first round. They put it into practice in the second round. Hospitars well fought, but no match for the those large Americans. That large Scottish man screaming there, terrifying.
but a good show of sportsmanship, helping their opponents off the ground, and no doubt there will be some beers exchanged later this evening.
But never during competition. We, of course, firmly and vehemently deny that anybody partakes in alcohol during competition. It is not in keeping with Bohort International.
Echipa americană, the Minutemen, și-au luat numele după...
We've got some nice camaraderie as they exit the lists. But I can't see.
Se numeau de Minimumen pentru că răspundeau chemării celor în pericol într-un singur minut. Aplauze pentru...
Toast is Friley? Very possibly. Single toast, reveal yourself. It is in fact Frowley. Hopefully that's not a trademark phrase. Scrub that out of the live stream for this.
We've got some discussion about wrestling versus pain compliance in the live chat.
We've
Some
got
differing opinions.
Yeah, I do see that. Pain compliance sounds pretty mean over there. We have got the White Company male team versus Minutemen up. White Company entering the list. That's Dan Winter. We have ball miss. Unusual loadout for Dan.
Do you think the Minutemen can do this in under a minute like they did in their previous rounds?
As we all know, as a White Company fighter, I am very biased towards the White Company. My heart doth lie with them. I would be surprised if the Minutemen had such an easy time. Holding up the back there, we've got retired Bohumil Masiak, most scary, dangerous, feared man in the sport. But Minutemen, very big team. That big, scary Scottish guy and his big, scary halberd.
And here come the Minutemen.
Counting in, demonstrating excellent ability to count. Very impressive. Don't tell him where the commentator's tent is. Somebody hates the vibe. Ball misses game off. Listen, if it wasn't effective, it wouldn't be in the hands of Dan Winter. That man could make a spoon an effective weapon.
I heard he killed a man with a pencil.
We can either confirm or deny on stream that may or may not be the case. But we've got the start of round one.
This will be an interesting matchup. Both teams have proved themselves already.
Oh. I think what we're going to see here is the cohesiveness of White Company, a team that have fought together for 10 years. We're going to see if the Minutemen, quite a new alliance, can match that up. I think that's going to be the difference today. Indeed, 1776 Electric Boogaloo. Ian has in fact been known to give people CTE with both strikes and conversational skills. We've got a halberdier loose though, throwing strikes into Jake Bennett. Oh,
Massive.
but he's
halberd
got the
strikes.
attention of Jake Coles. Oh, and we've thrown.
Pain compliance at work, Sean.
I love that. That was some good techniques. I think just a bit late to the save. Jake Coles was there. Jake Bennett valiantly fighting too. But they've got a different beast in Jake Coles. Sword and Buckler World Champion. Eating those strikes though. It's not. Oh, we've got Barney with a save. You never are having a good day when Barney lands on your back.
That looked like a car crash on legs.
I mean, people have described Barney like that before. Too late there, Jake. Yes, he was, but he tried his best, and I think we're learning. We've got we've got a breakaway from the White Company. That's good. That's good. And a head rip.
Textbook head rip.
Oh,
But foiled, countered.
close. Just a bit too slow for that that save. Very desperate looking fight in the corner. The numbers advantage really come into play here.
I don't know about you, Sean, but I think that the most exciting fights are when they get scrappy at the end like this.
We do love a good scrap. I think this is a question of can Barney take somebody down enough time or quick enough to save his teammate in the corner, because it looks like quite a static corner there. Oh, a headbutt from that giant in the corner. Whoa. 2-on-1 and Barney. This is a grind. They can't afford to grind out here. Barney's the Bohort Shark. Barney is the Bohort Shark. Oh, was that Was that a sit down from the Marshal?
I didn't quite catch that. I suppose we'll see in the replay.
Looks like potentially an armor failure. But now it's evened up the odds. We're 1-on-1. Lovely work. And now we've taken a 3-on-2. Barney doing the work here has turned this in to a 2-on-1. Nice strikes on the hand there. Just showing how mean a human being he really is there. Who is this well-plumed giant in the corner?
He's absolutely taking it like a champion.
He is. I think it's Martin Gill he's got there, holding on for dear life.
He's got a lot of mass, clearly. Very difficult to move.
Somebody's asking.
Horrible position to be in there with that head rip, though.
It is. You see Barney's got his legendary weapon in his hands there. Somebody asked what the White Company are doing. Don't expect them to struggle. I get what you're saying, but remember that the White Company, they've had a few new fighters join the roster. Oh, and we're down. Lovely work from both teams.
That was an exciting fight to watch, Sean.
Give and take both ways. Very, very close to being the Minutemen's round there.
Quite a nail-biting round. Very difficult to predict who could have won there. Looked like it could have gone either way at various points.
We've got my favourite Scotsman, Michael Stewart, saying that it was an armour failure that sat the Minuteman down.
An armour failure.
There looks to be some tense discussion here. What have we got going on in the corner?
Oh, the marshals are resetting. The fight is not over, ladies and gentlemen.
Fight is not over.
This is the most exciting fight we've seen yet.
I don't think any fighter wanted this to be restarted here.
No.
Just a grueling fight turned.
Absolutely grueling, and this is probably going to come down to a battle of cardio.
Very impressive to make White Company work like that on a team assembled, but more impressive is that they almost had the round there. They may still have the round. The round is not over. Minute fighting for Abe Lincoln and Mary Todd. Obviously not fighting hard enough right now. Somebody needs to tell that to Ian there.
I think the Minutemen can be extremely proud of themselves for how well they've done here as a mercenary team.
They can be proud of themselves, but let's leave it to see until we know the result.
Indeed.
Barney stealing Ian's feather plume. I'll have to ask, can he get me one of those as well? But, reaching for the head, but of course Barney being just a human-sized man and Ian being a giant, not something that is achievable today.
I'm very impressed by our Minuteman here, our lone Minuteman, staying up this long.
Ian is doing impressive work. I love his sash. I'm just wondering... Somebody moving out of the way here underneath. Not a bad shout. When two large men like that are wrestling on top of you. Barney's going to get some kind of axe. His sword taken away there. No, he's given it to Martin. He's given his sword to Martin, so that's why Martin was so static. He did not have a weapon.
Ah, I see.
Different fight now that Martin Gill's back in it.
For those in the crowd not familiar with the sport, if you drop your weapon, you are not allowed to make any offensive actions, and you need to run to the other side of the list. Don't
be too hard on Ian here. Very hard to do something when you've got two top-level fighters. Martin Gill, the world gold heavyweight medalist, and Barney, obviously, super heavyweight silver medalist. So,
what an intense round.
What an intense round. Phenomenal.
And that was only round one. Can you believe it?
I'm so happy. Not only can I believe it, I am glad that that's the case. I cannot wait to see the second round of Top Tier Board. We are into the thick of it.
Let's see what round two has to offer.
They did peel away a down rail there. Not as common now we're seeing on the big tall lists, but obviously anybody familiar with the old style lists will remember what a choppy and common thing they were.
White Company going in for a little huddle there, discussing what they want their next move to be.
I've been in those huddles, and let me tell you, there's nothing good being said there. That is firm fighting words.
And have there been any roster changes on either side? Some fresh bodies loaded up.
They are. We're having a team discussion from both sides here. Very interesting to know what is being discussed on the Minutemen side. See, I would be expecting that Ian would be very tired from this and maybe swapped out, but I don't know if you can afford to lose one of your best fighters. Ian's right van brace is open and armor failure. Okay, okay. Well, that isn't good.
You gotta cut it now. You gotta cut it now.
Are they attempting to fix this before the round starts? Martin does add whimsy to everything he's involved in, but do not let that take away from how dangerous a fighter he is. He is incredible. I train him very often, and let me tell you, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that man's whimsy. Bohert's whimsical skedaddler. Okay, we've got whatever it is addressed, and we've got a fight start here. 5 on 5.
White Company straight in again with the aggression.
Looks like Minutemen have lost Ian, though. Sore loss. Oh, we've got a big hop, skip, and a jump there. Another weapon loss there. We've got a halberd in the hands.
The two-hander coming out for maximum pain.
Ooh, in the
On the
backside
right,
as well.
on the backside.
Oh, and he's lining up those shots. Those are
He
picked
is going
shots.
to be feeling that tomorrow.
Yes,
I guarantee
he is.
it.
I would take a man down too. There's very few men would stay standing after that.
There's going to be some blue marks there to discover later.
Going to be some black marks there to discover later. Two halberds closing in. Oh, that grab. Not a bad decision to grab that halberdier. Had it worked, but given that it didn't. Ooh. Oh! Oh. Marshall saving somebody's life there, about to take an axe in the neck. Was that halberd handed to the White Company fighter?
If they drop their weapon, they have to move back to their side of the list and receive a new weapon.
They're saying that the support didn't lay the weapon down, which is, of course, what is, I believe, standard. Handing somebody a weapon, not an acceptable use.
Good catch there, Josh Kenny. We'll see whether or not the...
Sensazionale luptă. Vă cerem îngăduința 5 minute de pauză, oare sunt suficiente pentru ei?
So I do think there's some discussion over the...
Thanks for pointing that out, Josh Keeney. It is actually being brought to the Marshal's attention right now, and we'll see what comes of that.
Don't think I'll see much success on that front.
I've been told that this is the biggest medieval event in the country, and one of the most well-known medieval events in Europe.
So, Horse is interested in Bohort. It is, you know, as anybody knows, Bohort is, of course, based on historical training for knights. And the horse and mounted combat and jousting, a huge part of that tradition. So to see it here included in the festival is wonderful to see.
And up next, Invicta and the Minutemen, once again.
Now, this fight is going to be... This is my most wanted fight of the day.
Me too. Both of these teams have just proven that they are not willing to compromise, and they have both been very effective.
Somebody asking for a jousting subject. Rowland is fighting. He thought he retired. Yes, he did retire, but like the Green Power Ranger in the time of greatest need, Rowland did reappear when Invicta blew their magic flute to fight for them once again. We see Ian coming back strong, having swapped his two-handed axe for a shotgun, apparently.
We'll see how they do. Let's see if Ian can show us the same endurance that he showed in his previous fight.
Bringing that 4th of July firepower.
4th of July firepower, doing the Yanks proud.
Yes, well, we'll see.
Hopefully.
Again, displaying his ability to count. And is that a barbute?
It is a barbute. What are your thoughts on the barbute helmet?
I think it's absolutely phenomenal until you get a falchion in the eye.
Yeah, I'd considered a bar boot at one point, but I must admit the thought of something getting between the bars is a little scary, and that's why I don't fight with the wolf rib.
And we've got the start of the fight. Let's go, let's go. Oh, big kick to start. Charge. Oh, early tick down from the Minutemen, and a charge that did very little. The
Quite an
horse is
exciting
cheering.
matchup here. The list buckling under the intensity of this fight here.
And the weight of those fine men. Maybe we should talk more about what the list is made of.
Who needs horses?
Phenomenal work 2v1 Invicta from the Minutemen there. Oh, but he's left alone.
Cross check there. And another pile-up.
Karl Jung and Greg Pryor on the Minutemen right rail are the ones to watch. Yes, they are. Sharing a name with famous psychologist Karl Jung, of course. No coincidence.
Whoa. Powerful head rip there. But he managed to stay up. But
Oh, well.
got pushed under the chest.
The sport is just passing me by.
Oh!
That was beautiful. I love that. We are seeing... Oh!
Using the bodies on the floor to their advantage
That was
there.
so technical. I thought Invicta had it for sure, but the Minutemen showing excellent tenaciousness even in this out.
Tenaciousness is the right word for this. What an intense fight.
This is why this was my most look forward to fight of the day, Tristan.
I can totally see why, Sean.
Who are you rooting for here?
I'm kind of rooting for Invicta. I think they had an early loss against the White Company, and I want to see if they can prove themselves. That said, Invicta has just gone down for the round.
I must say the Minutemen are winning me over with their performance today. This
It's
is
certainly
incredible.
been extremely impressive. It's very difficult to pick a favorite.
Numărul 77 a doborât numai puțin de 3 adversari, number 77.
You and me. Okay. You and me, we're getting the get.
Să vedem ce va
va fi în runda a doua.
Stay in, okay? Yeah, come out. Well, out.
Au fost foarte explozive aceste riposte ale numărului 77 din echipa Minimumen.
I agree. Very clean sweeps. Let's go, Greg. Greg, party. Can we get some appreciation in the chat for Greg?
Where is everyone in the chat watching from?
Greg, come see us in the commentators booth for a crisp high five when you're done. That is, in fact, all that we pay these fighters with.
High fives.
Crisp ones. Nice break between rounds. I like to see that. Rainbow Beach, Australia. I can't think of a more misnamed place. Should be everything, including the fauna and animals trying to kill me. Beach, Australia.
One person from Ohio, USA. Brisbane, Australia. Seattle, Washington.
That Brisbane person, give a shout out to my man, Colin Campbell.
UK, Romania. We've got some locals watching. That's great.
Lovely, very aggressive start. Somebody with a backside hit there from Invicta. Whoa! Push over. Lovely, lovely work from Invicta there, putting those new tabards to use.
Some of the North Americans and Australians defying the time zones to be here to watch.
Somebody from Denmark, the home of a tournament not too far away. Devolved and that was good work. Very, very close there.
The centers meeting for a gentlemanly duel in the middle.
Like that.
That ended in a great trip. Wow.
Polite and respectful. And that's it. Well done to the Minutemen.
E o vittoria americana di Independence Day.
Oh. We've got a chant of USA going up amongst the crowds. And we've got a giant Ian smashing the list.
He is a big fella.
Să vedem ce va fi mâine.
He is indeed a fig bella.
Vă rog să-i petreceți cu aplauze furtunoase. A fost ceva foarte rar întâlnit pentru prima dată la noi. Și din nou o premieră pe scena festivalurilor medievale din țara noastră.
Andrew the Centurion says this sport is absolute cinema and he thinks he just got addicted. Andrew, please reach out to Buhurt International. Buhurt International will be very happy to help you find your local team so that you can start
Ca
training
să-și
and getting
regleze
involved.
conturile.
That was a crazy sweep reverse. I absolutely agree. Do not see that every day. Somebody apologizing for their government.
There's no politics in Buhurt, only battle.
Oh, there's no politics in Bohart. We were not, in fact, endorsed to say that. Somebody's spelling list with a Y. I don't know if we've got a ban button, but if we do.
Oh, I hate to break it to you, Sean, but I write list with a Y.
And more. Asta a spus capitanul.
I like to spell it L-H-Y-S-T-E-W.
That's a new one.
Lowest.
So, on the Minutemen roster and the Hospodars roster, the Hospodars, number 4, Nikolai Ivashenko. Number 1, Alexander Chebotari. Number 2, Mr. Potsiolenko. Number 3, Vladimir Ungarin. Number 5, Leonard Trimbitas. Number 6, Andrei Tony Oliaru. Number 7, Valentin Rinze.
You'll see him with his sash, his halberd, and a fresh plume on his helmet. So if we cut to Ian now.
The man himself, what a beast of a man, Sean. He is 6'7" and a very,
5,000 pounds,
maybe more.
possibly more. We did see the plume get cut off yesterday by White Company's Barney Barnes.
Looks like he may have taken it back.
That's
Whether through force or diplomacy, we'll let the audience at home decide.
I had it on good authority at dinner last night that that Barney was not going to give him the feather back until Ian fought him one-on-one in the list for it. But maybe Ian's giant persuasive hands convinced Barney otherwise. Can we ask what is happening with the sound? Some people are saying the sound is going weird. What are we seeing? What are we hearing? Minutemen entering the list. 6'7" holy. Absolutely agree, Jess. Holy moly indeed. I'm glad that I'm in here and not out there. Once again, Ian showing us that he can in fact count.
At 6'7" myself, Sean, it's not often that I find myself looking another fighter in the eye, and I certainly have to look at Ian Webb in the eye. He is a big fella, and let's see if he can use that in his favor.
Noi le spunem gospodari, cu uneltele lor de gospodărie. Topoare, spade și alte ustensile pașnice. Aplauze pentru gospodari.
Yeah, we've got a very, very loud announcer in the background. Of course, the Oradeo Medieval Festival providing the announcer. So we will ask him if he can turn it down, but of course, may or may not be within our remit. We've got the teams lining up though.
Thanks so much for your patience, everyone at home, with the technical difficulties. We're a very small team trying to run the show here, so appreciate all of your positive feedback.
Oh, strong charge from the Hospodars. But the Minutemen staying cool. Ooh, I'm hearing those strikes. Those are sounding hard, strong.
One fighter already on the ground.
Ooh, we've got a big head rip. Look at the back, that's beautiful. Freeing up a fighter here. Where's that man's tabard?
Tough head rip there.
E o primă luptă și o victorie pentru Minutemen.
Beautiful, beautiful work. I don't think that's surprising anybody we see. Very high level and fast forward.
Au încercat să reziste de Hospodars gloriilor în fața campionilor americani.
We are working hard to
Încercând să o
address
facă
the
încă o dată
audio
libre din
concerns
doua.
of the stream. If there's anything in particular you're hearing, let us know and we'll try to address it during the break. But of course, while the action is happening, we are doing our best to be here with you.
And it is unfortunate that we have a very loud speaker right behind Sean and I as we try to communicate with you all.
But we are loving the chat participation. Who have we got for the second round? Will Hospodars be pulled out, or will we see the Minutemen?
Great to
Și-au
say
pornit
they
repriza a doua.
live up to their name once again and blitz it.
Let's go Minutemen, honk!
Honk.
Love that participation in the chat. Identify yourself, Dinkelberg. Oh, we're seeing big halberd strikes from the Minutemen. Trying to grapple with number 7. That was a mistake, I think, Kirsten.
I think so too. But I will give it to them. The Hospodars certainly are brave being this aggressive early on. Good on them for taking it on the chin and not being cowards against the mighty Minutemen.
Number 7, Karl Jung, putting in the work for the Minutemen. Look at that big fist and punches. Whoa, Tristan, what do you think of those?
Those are intense. I would not be enjoying being on the receiving end of those.
Știți ce
Got a marshal that stopped the fight here. What did they see him?
I wish I spoke the martial sign language. I would love to know exactly what's happening there, Sean, but let's see if they unpause this fight.
I think that is the...
Aplauze pentru această
That
întrunire.
round.
Yeah.
Well, Minutemen, once again,
Sunteți
do it
profesionali,
for a minute.
domnilor. La bucur de
Excellent work.
Living up to their name there. Absolutely beautiful work. I must see if we can get some of the Minutemen in after the fight. Do you have a word with us?
That would be fantastic, Sean.
So the volume of the stream has been reduced while we address some of the issues. J. King throws, identify yourself, USA. Were you here with us yesterday for the 4th of July special?
Another proud USA team.
Next up, we've got the White Company men's team versus the Minutemen. This is the fight that we all want to see. The most exciting.
Two of the best teams of the competition. Both of them are mean and ready to rumble.
White Company being one of the finest teams in the world, consistently scoring gold, entering the list now, headed up by Dan Winter, their captain there. Dan Winter, of course, having more wins in the sport than fights. Been fighting longer than they've been scoring them.
Lots of veteran fighters among their numbers. And this is the match of the morning. Can't wait to see this pan out.
We've got Jake Bennett, Barney, Martin Gill, Kai Robinson, JP, Jake Coles, and it looks like we are being supported today by Jenny Habry. women's team captain of the White Company and of course partner of Daniel Winter. So Bohart power couple there. Typical centre lineup with Barney Barnes in the red Aventail taking centre place for the White Company.
He certainly stands out. And here come the mighty Minutemen.
Ian Webb leading the charge. Scottish pride on show.
He's hard to miss. Coming in at 6'7", very broad at the shoulders. There is no missing this man. Not to mention the plume on his head.
Yeah. I don't want to meet the chicken that had to fight Ian Webb for its plume. Taking a corner position here, unusual, but matching the White Company in the 2-1-2.
Clash of the Titans.
Who have you got for this, Tristan?
Simply because White Company won't stop winning, my vote is for Minutemen.
Ooh, quick and effective takedown there. We see Ian's wrestling in the corner, being held desperately. But White Company's halberdier Jake Coles loose to do some damage there.
Brutal halberd shots from White Company, but the halberd now being wrestled. Weapon dropped, mad dash for the spare.
Lesson learned from yesterday, the support did not hand the weapon over. Oh!
The list positively buckling under the weight of these immense fighters.
Jake Cole's beating him with that halberd. I would not want to be there, Tristan.
Me neither. Number 77 really struggling in the corner there, but they've managed to get out. Fantastic work.
Oh.
Mad dash across the center.
That was a backside strike from Jake, and Chai's doing work with his halberd as well. Oh, Jake doing it again. That is the fight.
Seamstress by Night says, leave the feather alone. Yep. Legend has it that whoever steals the feather may have Ian pay them a visit to fight them for it.
Barney Barnes taking it yesterday, so we'll see if he gets it back. Barney Barnes wearing the feather in his helmet today. I wonder, can we get a close-up on that feather? Look at that beautiful red, white, and blue.
You can see Barney with the feather he stole from Ian yesterday, displaying it as a trophy.
Look at that sick smile. That man needs therapy. Guy looking tired there, breathing through the helmet, but very, very good field plays from the White Company. I think we'll see Minutemen come back strong though. Looks like we've had a few changes there on the lineup.
Swapping in some fresh bodies. And here we go, round two. Two of the most intense teams here in Oradeo.
Yes. Best teams in the world fighting here. Big call out to the Minutemen for fighting so cohesively as a team of thrown together duelists.
Not to mention how jet lagged they all are.
We're seeing a lot of one-on-ones here, two-on-twos in the corner. Oh, and that's Jake Bennett down. But a reverse head drop there. Are we going to see White Company equal the playing field?
The well-constructed list, trying its best not to break.
We are seeing a desperate fight for their lives here today. Oh, nice trip there from Minutemen. JP throwing in some nasty shots with a halberd in the black and white stripes. Closest case.
White Company taking it slow, looking for the opening to get those halberd shots in.
Lovely to see Minutemen defend the exposed back of their fighter there from JP25.
Some casual walking around.
always good to get your steps in. What are you doing in this position, Tristan? You're in the field. You're fighting for the Minutemen. How are you getting out of this?
To be honest, there's a certain point where you break yourself and you just gotta hope and pray that your team can keep their stuff together and help each other.
Ooh, that's another Minuteman down. This is not looking good for the Americans. The 4th of July spirit did not transfer over to the field.
The 5th of July and all the magic is gone.
The UK team said to show them who's boss today.
Brutal gut punches there,
That's Martin Gill, I believe.
and that is the round. Well done, White Company, well done.
Big shots coming in, and no skill Gill. Company 2, Minutemen 0. That was not as close as yesterday's fight, but wonderful to watch. Really, really beautiful bowhurt.
Once again, apologise to the audience that our voices aren't as silky smooth as they were yesterday. We are getting a lot of interference and some technical difficulties.
This is, of course, the final match before the intermission and break. Frederick not showing any love for Ian's feather. What have you got against feathers, Frederick?
Man, they must be sore the next day. Those are big hits, says Natasha. Yep. They are going to have black and blue and purple spots all over their bodies.
Kyle Everton from the UK chiming in with no one policing half
Ultimul meci din turneul feminin.
Invicta
Penultimul
versus the
din
Minutemen.
întreg turneul.
That'll be another explosive match coming up. Looking forward to that very much.
Minutemen have really won me over.
They really have. Just a really exciting team to watch, and bringing a lot of unexpected moves to the table that have kept things really fresh.
Now, I don't know if you caught the intermission interview that I did with Ian Webb, the Minutemen.
Not all of it, no.
They have actually not had any tabards arrive. They got stopped at customs. So Ian Webb and his 6'7" frame
Thank you, ladies.
went out and bought some bed sheets in Romania, and they are wearing ripped up bed sheets.
Now that's a hell of a story. That's fantastic. So the Minutemen, last minute addition, and using bed sheets for their tabards.
A ragtag edition, very namesakey, as he says, because of course the Minutemen in America did not have uniforms as they fought.
It's absolutely great.
We see
And what a stacked lineup for both teams too.
celebrities on both sides, real quality duelists from the Minutemen, internationally acclaimed gold medalists, thrown together at the last minute.
Iron Wolves have confirmed what the tabard says. It says, while the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. That is awesome.
An interesting soup recipe for sure.
A recipe for violence.
Enter the list. Roland Longley,
Vă repet, câștigătorii
once again
vom cunoaște
stepping back for
conform
retirement for
calculelor
this final
după
fight.
ce toate contestațiile au fost soluționate astăzi la finalul. Vai, ce rău sună. La
This is the
finalul, din
rematch
păcate,
from a very controversial fight
la
yesterday.
finalul
Of course,
acestui festival minunat.
an injury happened on the Invicta side. Stephen,
Do we have any word whether or not he recovered?
he is in good health and good spirits.
That's
although
great to hear.
I'm not
Glad he
sure
was
that
not
he's
injured.
fighting today. Sore loss for the Invicta team.
Yeah.
Will we-
Fortunately, though, they still have more than enough numbers to keep themselves afloat here against the Minutemen.
Yes, I hope so.
Vedem pe
I hope so.
Neșul,
Will we
vedem
see
Buzduganul,
Invicta out to get
sunt Minutemen.
justice on the Minutemen?
This is going to be a tough match. I find it really difficult, Sean, to actually nail down who I think is going to win here.
We've got Ian Webb there showing us not only his Scottish kilt, but his ball mace shotgun. And the feather from the
Este un fel
largest
de
chicken
apogeu.
that I have ever met.
Pentru că, din nou, se vor lupta
O echipă din Statele Unite, USA,
Strong
contra
field
o
commands
echipă
from
din
Ian
Marea
there.
Britanie, UK. Astăzi au
my
fost
chair when he
mai
sat down on
puternici
it.
britanicii. Să vedem dacă americanii își vor
Man
lua
of your own
revanșa.
height, Tristan.
He sure is. I hope to meet him in battle one day.
Bătălia apogeu
I hope to say the exact
a
opposite.
întregului festival. Și-au
And
pornit
they're off.
să
Minutemen
încurajăm.
charging
E
in.
ultima luptă.
Man, skipping him.
The Minutemen are just so joyful.
Their ragtag bed sheets against Invicta's beautiful, cultured tabards. Nice throw from Invicta, didn't quite work out. 31 doing work with a halberd on the Minutemen side. Listen to those chops. Big hits coming in.
2 puncte fierbinți. Se țin bine. Sunt foarte puternici. Arena va ceda. Deocamdată e...
I, for one, do not
Se
want to
pare că
be
Minutemen au un mic avantaj.
the person running in the number 7.
Look at these head rips.
Karl Jung, a giant of a man, just charging Indy number 16 Invicta, but 16 George Batchelor holding firm. Oh, a Minuteman is loose in the list.
With a very dangerous looking axe.
Oh. He's taking his time. He's walking up.
Și-au luat revanșa un
Victor with a
genunchi în șale
spike kick.
înspământătoare.
They can feel that tomorrow.
Și britanicii revin.
Oh, 2 for 1 on the kick. Invicta have equalized the field.
E 3 contra
Must
2
admit, Sean, I wasn't expecting that, but what an amazing display.
Who is that incredible man?
Vedem de un apogeu. Să vedem ce
I
se
heard
întâmplă.
that falchion up from the air. Mystery Knight, turn around so I can see. Could that be Seb Greaves? My arch nemesis?
Și victorie Minutemen în prima repriză. Aplauze pentru ei.
Seb goes down. That kick was brutal. Absolutely incredible stuff, but of
a doua
course,
repriză.
absolutely legal. That is why we love the sport, Tristan.
We sure do. And I mean, what an intense round. Both teams pulling out all the stops and showing us every move that they have up their sleeves.
Every move they make, every breath they take, I'll be watching them.
Watching the Minuteman.
Unul din
I
Minutemen
want to see Invicta take this round so we can get on to the
avertizat, a
third.
primit avertizare pentru că în
This was
focul
a
luptei
5-rounder.
a lovit în ceafă, un loc nepermis, cu toporul.
It's Seb, and of course, tune in October 4th to watch
Da, o
me,
lovitură de
your
topor
favorite commentator,
în ce
kick Seb
ridica la
Greaves in the exact
un
same way.
adversar.
One-on-one,
Ce
no
locuri.
holds barred, cage fight in armor. Bridge.
Got some shouts of USA, USA coming from the supporters. Off they go.
Strong start from both teams. Everybody
A început cea de-a doua
giving it their all.
repriză. Dacă britanicii vor câștiga,
It
va fi
went
cea de-a
circling
treia.
like a shark.
Deocamdată arena rezistă.
Oh, lovely get out there. Looks like George Batchelor. Fighting Ian Webb, holding him down. We've lost an Invicta fighter.
Și se pare că
Here they come.
Minutemen
That
au un
corner's
avantaj.
just freed up 2 Minutemen.
Is this a 4-on-2?
Este o
3-on-2.
neconformitate a...
We've got a Minuteman sat down. Oh, beautiful
That's
3 on.
it.
Turnierul a luat sfârșit.
That's it.
Turnierul a luat sfârșit.
Much faster round that time.
Sport International la final, prieteni. E o victorie de această dată.
And in the
Pentru
flag fight,
Minutemen, care și-au luat revanșa pentru ziua de astăzi.
Took the win.
Și capitanul cu
Ian
pereți și
Greaves screaming at the crowd there.
este în
Some
sfârșit
happiness and not
răzbunat.
anger.
Absolutely exhausted on this warm, dusty day in Romania.
Doamnelor, domnilor,
Well done to both
am
teams.
văzut ceva nemai văzut.
Iată, îmbrățișându-se la final, sunt prieteni, sunt frați.
Fantastic sportsmanship of rugby.
Such an amazing invitation, of course, to the city of Oradeo.
And not to mention big thanks to the support staff from Oradeo and Buhurt International and all of the organisers involved, and of course all the fans who came to watch both in person and online. It's been absolutely fantastic to chat to you all.
This could not have happened without you. I'm so proud and so grateful for your wonderful commentary and support during the event and in the chat.
It's been an absolute pleasure to work with you, Sean. Looking forward to chatting more and hopefully getting to commentate again together soon a bit later.
Kirsten, I absolutely agree. It's such a privilege and such a pleasure. But if you are, of course, staying tuned, I'm going to ask a few of the fighters to come in and get a couple of interviews with them, just to see it from the ground level. Because, of course,
Nu pleacă nimeni, tocmai am aflat
we love
că
it and we love them.
atracția principală de-abia urmează. Se pare că